In this video, we discuss what does this mean and how did it happen. A Metroid Prime 4 poster has been posted on the London Underground saying that the game is out now. Let's get into it. So, if you don't know, over the past few days, a Metroid Prime poster has been put up within the London Underground, and this poster says that Metroid Prime 4 is out now. Obviously, it isn't. We don't have any confirmation on when the game is coming out. We've seen some trailers back in March and also April, but we haven't really seen that much ever since. We know that the game is coming this year still. We know it's coming to Switch 1 and Switch 2, but this poster suggests that the game is out now. Now this comes from Orchestar, I believe that's how you're saying your name, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. They said Metroid Prime 4 in London Underground, out now. Any idea why the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond ad in London Underground says out now? I'm genuinely confused. Do they mean the Switch 2 is out? I wish the game was truly out though. And then they attached two different photos. We'll take a look at them in a minute. And apparently it's on the Underground station Oxford Circus. So here's some of the posters, some images of the posters that were posted on Oxford Circus in the London Underground. You can see here Metroid Prime 4 Beyond says out now, as well as game chat next to it as well. So yeah, Nintendo is doing lots of marketing and lots of promotion to promote the Switch 2 and also Metroid Prime, some games exclusive to the Switch 2. Here is another angle of these posters in Oxford Circus. You can see there Metroid Prime 4 still says out now, but what's interesting about this is that Mario Party Jamboree and Jamboree TV, as well as Donkey Kong Bonanza, are still pictured here. Zooming into these photos, you can see that the release dates are still on there. So it still says 28th of July and it still says 17th of July for Donkey Kong Bonanza. So it's strange that these posters have their July release dates, but the Metroid one still says that the game is out now, when obviously it isn't. Now, in this video, we're going to be discussing why has this happened. Now, there's a few reasons. The reason I believe, the real reason why this has happened, I believe Nintendo has made like two different posters. I believe they've made a poster for marketing just Metroid Prime 4, and then they've made a separate poster for when the game is actually out, with the added titles out now. So that's what I think's happened here. I believe that somebody at Nintendo has sent the wrong file over for these posters to get printed, and then these posters have just been put up. I feel like it's probably just a mistake on Nintendo or Nintendo UK, whoever's in charge of making these posters. I feel like that's what's happened here. It is just a genuine mistake. Some people are speculating that the game could be shadow dropped, or maybe the game was meant to be out by now, or it's delayed, or something like that. There's been lots of talk on the internet about different theories about what's going on with this poster, but I genuinely believe it was just a human mistake or just an error by somebody, and it's been put up early by mistake. In my opinion, I don't see Nintendo just randomly shadow dropping something as large as Metroid Prime 4. This game has been in development since 2017. This game has then restarted development in 2019, and we've been waiting such a long time for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 versions of this game. So for Nintendo just to shadow drop it like that doesn't really make much sense. However, Nintendo has done things like this in the past. They have shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remastered straight after a Nintendo Direct. But that was a remaster of an older game, and it was at a cheaper price tag. We know that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be this brand new, huge experience that's going to be for the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. It's going to run at 4K on the Switch 2, so yeah, I truly believe that Nintendo is going to hype this game up a little bit more, give us a release date, and give us some more content, maybe even a Nintendo Direct, focused on this game to really promote it and market it. I believe this poster is ready for some time this year, whenever the game actually launches, but it's just been done in error. I really don't believe this means that we're seeing the game anytime soon. I feel like maybe the next Nintendo Direct will finally get that release date for some time this year, and then we can get excited from there. But I don't see us, just getting a shadow drop. I don't just see us waking up one day and seeing Metroid Prime 4 just on the eShop. That's just not going to happen. I mean, it could happen. It is possible. I can see why some fans believe that, but in my opinion, from like a business standpoint, from Nintendo's standpoint, it doesn't really make much sense to not market a game as huge as Metroid Prime 4. In terms of release dates, I still believe that we will probably see this game in around maybe September, November, sort of that second half of the year. Obviously we're in June now, so everything's going to be in that second half, but nearer the end of the year, after the summer, that's when I think we'll start to hear about Metroid Prime 4, and we'll probably get a release date around then. Then we might actually see this poster pop up in different places around the world. You know, we might see this poster pop up after launch of Metroid Prime 4, and maybe we'll see it in different places when it's supposed to be out. Another theory that could be true about this is that maybe Nintendo is doing this for like marketing reasons. We are all talking about Metroid Prime 4 right now because a poster has been put out saying the game is out early. I'm making a news video on this. You're watching this news video. We're talking about Metroid Prime 4. So, you know, that is kind of, in a way, getting people talking about Metroid. It's getting you thinking about Metroid. Maybe this is some kind of like marketing stunt for Nintendo to get people talking about Metroid, to sort of get them thinking about it, to be like, oh, it's out, but it's not out yet. What's going on with this poster? It's getting people, you know, remembering Metroid. Or maybe it is just a mistake. I still believe it is probably a mistake. I don't see why Nintendo would sort of say a game is already out when it's not actually out, because that kind of just confuses people. If people see this, they might go on the eShop and then pre-order the game because they've seen this online. I don't know, it's just a theory, but I truly believe Nintendo has just made a mistake here. I don't believe they're trying to do this as like a marketing stunt or that kind of thing. It doesn't really make much sense for them to do that, but it is a theory. I don't believe that's the case. My opinion is they've just made a genuine mistake with this poster, and it's just an accident, and they'll probably remove it, and we wasn't supposed to see a poster that said the game was out now, because it obviously isn't. That's my theory on it. That is just my opinion though. I could be wrong. Maybe Nintendo could just shadow drop this game. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, everyone. Will Nintendo just shadow drop Metroid Prime 4? Why do you think this poster was made? Do you want to see Metroid Prime 4 sooner? When do you think we'll see it? Do you feel like it will be revealed in the next Nintendo Direct to have a release date? Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so, because that does massively help out the channel. We have recently just hit 3,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody that has subscribed, because it does really help out the channel and it does mean a lot. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.